On the 31st of December 2023, a shooting occurred at the W15 Hotel in Valigama, Mathura. In connection with this incident, a warrant was issued for Inspector General of Police Deshabandu. On the 19th of March, Tennakon surrendered to the Mathura Magistrates Court through his lawyers by filing a motion. Since then, Tennakon had been in remand custody and was brought to the Mathura Magistrates Court under heavy security. Although the bail order was scheduled to be announced in the morning, the magistrate postponed the announcement twice due to technical issues. Finally, at around 2:30 p.m., the magistrate issued the bail order. Translated excerpt from bail order.
The court has taken into consideration the significant time spent investigating the first suspect. Accordingly, the court acknowledges this fact. Furthermore, the period the suspect has spent in remand custody and the possibility of conducting further investigations without the suspect being in remand custody have been considered. The court also recognizes that the right to bail granted to other suspects in the case is applicable to the first suspect. Therefore, the court orders the release of the suspect on 2 personal bails of 1 million rupees each.
End of translated excerpt from bail order. Additional Solicitor General Dilip Apiris, representing the Attorney General, strongly opposed the bail. Translated excerpt from bail order.
A proposal with 27 charges to remove him from the position of IGP has already been submitted to Parliament, most of which are related to this case. His release would intimidate the witnesses. Granting him bail would severely prejudice the investigation. I firmly state that he will attempt to destroy the investigation in the future. I cannot allow this to happen.
End of translated excerpt from bail order. Additional Solicitor General Dilip Apiris revealed concerns about witness intimidation during the proceedings. Translated excerpt from bail order.
I need to conduct a thorough study of this bail order and present arguments for its revision. Deputy Inspector General Nishantha Soisa, who made a special revelation with regard to this incident, has reported threats from the first suspect requesting protection for his life. This is the first time in my career that I have heard of a Deputy Inspector General requesting life protection from a court. Therefore, Your Honour, I must emphasize that the suspect is a dangerous criminal.
End of translated excerpt from bail order. President's Counsel Shanaka Ranasinghe, representing the suspect, countered these claims. Translated excerpt from bail order.
Your Honour, this effort is aimed at prejudicing the court against my client. If the Deputy Inspector General had received threats, why did he wait until the investigators found him? He should have reported this to the court. Furthermore, my client has received death threats. I request special protection for him until he leaves the court premises and permission for his vehicle to enter the court premises.
End of translated excerpt from bail order. Additional Solicitor General Dilip Apiris strongly opposed the request for special protection. Translated excerpt from bail order.
He is trying to create a spectacle by leaving with a squad after being granted bail. Did he come to court with security? He didn't need protection while hiding for 20 days, jumping over walls. Let him leave the way he came.
End of translated excerpt from bail order. The magistrate rejected the request for special protection for the suspect. Translated excerpt from bail order.
I reject the request made by the lawyers for special protection for the suspect within the court premises. The suspect is entitled to the same protection as any other individual within the court premises. Therefore, there is no need for special protection.
End of translated excerpt from bail order. After being granted bail, Deshabandu got into a car inside the court premises and left. The case is scheduled to be called again on the 22nd of May.